Talk. This is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. You guys gotta excuse me. I'm doing some little driving right now, trying to find a park, eating a couple of these fries. You know, girl shouldn't be eating these fries. Well, I'm eating them. It's lunchtime. I had to grab some. I did get a salad, but I had to get a couple of fries to go with the salad. Now I'm trying to find a park. So how's everyone today? This is our afternoon thoughts. Uh-oh. Now see, here we go, y'all. Here we go. You know what? Somebody needs to get me one of these things for real though. And then when I'm out, I'm gonna try to see if I can find one. But the one I have, like I told you last video, it's all bad. I done found the park now, so bear with me. Let me get on in here. Got about 15 minutes to kick it with y'all. Okay. Now, what's up, grown folks? This is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. Y'all know I keep it 100, so call it what you like, but I be keeping it real. Can't help it. I gotta do it. And I wanted to reach out. You know, today is a beautiful day. I've been busy for real. It's been that busy peak season, and you know you still got to keep it pushing. You know, and my video today briefly is on choices. Now, choices. We all have choices that we make. The one I want to really reflect on is the choice that some people have to not take seriously who they have in their relationship, and they end up losing a person. Okay? You end up losing a person and they move on to greener pastures. You had a choice to try to keep that right. You had a choice to work with them. You had a choice to build with them. You had a choice to make things right. And you chose not to, right? You chose to let it go. Now, why, tell me this, why do people get mad when they the ones that let something go? They let a good thing go, and then they get mad at you when you gone. Does that make sense? Why did you let it go in the first place? And I think it's harder to digest when you're the one that messed up and let it go. You know, like some people, every time it's a fight or a disagreement or, you know, anything that's not real cool, they end up saying, you gotta go. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I don't want to do this no more. And then they go. They be thinking you going to run back to them and all that. Or they end up seeing that you done moved on and you happy with somebody else, and then they want you again. Choices. Folks got choices. You see what I'm saying? Just like we have choices to pursue something, to start something, to build upon something, or not, when it comes to anything that you're doing. But when you're dealing with someone and they have the choice to make it, but they chose to break it, what's up with that? If you missed out and that person end up moving on, doing some other stuff, let it go. Take it as a learning experience and realize that, okay, I didn't quite do that right, but I'm going to grow from it. I'm gonna move on from it, and poof, be gone. Let me grow, and let me just. I messed up. I messed up. And if that person has moved on to greener grass, and they got somebody, be happy for them. You know, be happy that you had that particular time together. You grew, you learned. Hopefully, they grew and they learned, and they found someone that they're now content with, can be balanced with, and they're with. Right? But you had the choice. You had the choice to be in it to win it or to let it go. So why sit up and hate? You know, I remember, man, we all have had relationships that just didn't work out. And you be mad as a mother brother afterwards. You be like, man, I done wasted all this time, and I done messed up, or they done messed up, and now I'm out here on the stupid grind again, and not for money, trying to find some love again. But we had choices. Some of us are so hot-headed when it comes to working things out in your relationship, and so stubborn that you don't even want to bend and flex and work with the person. You don't even want to deal with them. You don't want to touch them. You hold back from doing the physical bonding. You hold back from the mental connection. You hold back from the spiritual connection. You just hold back on everything and get involved with it when you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating that fry. I ain't gonna eat no more, y'all. I mean, I'm okay. Let's focus. Okay, so you end up just throwing it away, and then you mad. You pissed off. You don't wish that person no good. Like the last video I talked about, you get to playing these games with the kids. You get doing all this crazy stuff. You get to acting real stupid with this person, trying to mess up their relationship with who they with. All that. You do all that. But you had choices. I don't get it. And if somebody out there get it, help me understand. Because my thing is, when you in it, when you with somebody and you solid with them, you have a choice to build, to love, to respect, to grow, to all that with each other. You have that choice. But people take one another for granted. You take for granted that you have that choice. I don't get it. You know, every reaction calls an action. I mean, every action, every action causes a reaction. So if your action is coming off to somebody in a foul way, an uncaring way, and you made the choice to deliver that to them, guess what? There's going to be a reaction. And sometimes the reaction is losing out totally. Because see, you have some who go back and forth in something. They break up, they make up. They break up, they make up. For whatever reason, they codependent on one another and nobody wants to go. So they break up, they make up, they break up. Then you got those who it only takes one time. It takes one time, you mess up, this ain't working out, poof, I'm gone. I care about you, but I can't do this. Right? So they just disappear. Then you got some that will come back one time, and after that one time, it's like, okay, that's it. I ain't came back one time, I ain't gonna come back no more. If this don't work, I'm gone. And then they break up again and they gone. But everyone has choices. You have choices. And I think we forget that. I think we lose sight of that. When some people stay involved in things longer than they should with someone, they forget about their own individual choices. They forget that they can choose to either be on this side or that side. So they get all caught up and tangled in this web, and they stay involved in things for decades. Watching their life waste away, getting older, because every year you have a birthday, it's a blessing. But every year you have a birthday, you're getting older. And you may look in the mirror, you may see a little something happening a few months later that wasn't there before. Maybe another little wrinkle, it may be a few more gray hairs, it may be something, but you're going to be like, oh, man, whoa, okay, all right, I see you. You're going to have that wisdom that starts to show. So when you get to a mature stage in life, it's like, do I really want to waste time on the BS? Do I really want to make choices to waste time on the BS as I get older, as I get wiser, as I start getting more in tune with myself? Why do I want to spend time with something that just appears to be nothing? Okay? You have a choice. Don't come to me telling me, well, Lady D, I've been wanting to do XYZ, but I just don't have a choice in the situation. I don't have a choice. What am I to do? What you to do is to make a decision. You do have a choice. Some are just scared to flap their wings and move on and get out of a tangled web because A, they don't want to be alone. B, they don't want to feel like a failure. C, they don't have the energy or the get up to just want to go and start all over again. See, some people put so much stock into who and what they're with that they're so scared to go out there and put new stock into something else that could be so very much deserving, but they're scared to do that. They look at their age, they look at time wasted, they look at their situation, they look at their monetary, whatever it is they're going through. They look at it and they're like, I don't want to do this again, so I might as well just stay in this tangled web and get a couple of scrapes, bumps, and bruises, but at least I'm in it. You're shortchanging yourself. You're shortchanging yourself. If something is a detriment to you in any kind of way and is draining the life out of you, it's bringing you down. Every time you look in the mirror, you're wondering who is that person, because you're looking more and more sucked up, stressed. You look like a prune. I ain't just saying this. It happen. Stress is the number one killer out here, y'all. It will kill you. It will suck you dry. Some people are in situations and they just stay in it because they feel like it's just the only thing I can do. And as the years go by, you just see them looking older and older and tired and tireder and woe out and drained and sucked, and it's all the life is being sucked out of them. And sorry to say, but you end up finding out or hearing that this person has had a stroke or a heart attack or something like that. And you wonder what happened. And then that other person that sucked all this life out of them is at the funeral or the gathering, boo-hooing, hoo-hoo, and talking about how much they loved them and they're going to miss them. And miss me with that. Just sit down. We don't need to hear the speech. Okay? I done heard that a whole lot of times. And it's like they the very same person that killed them and sitting up here talking about what they missing. Please. But we have choices, you guys. Get to a point where you utilize your choices. Utilize it. Make the best out of what you can with your life and your direction and your purpose. Make the best out of it. And you guys got to excuse me. I'm going in and out of shadows and there's sun in my face and stuff like that where I'm parked, but I see you. I hope you can see me. Yeah, make the best out of that, because life is too short. I've said this 1,000 times, and it is. And you are the most important person. You got to take care of yourself. Because, see, a lot of times we get so caught up in the trying to take care of somebody else or worrying about the next person or, what are they going to do without me or whatever the situation that we lose ourselves. We forget to take care of us. I was talking to someone that told me they don't know the last time they took a vacation. They don't know the last time they even went out to date themselves and do something special for themselves because they've been drained and do everything for everyone else. They just don't have a moment for them. But if you don't take care of you, if you don't get in tune with self and take care of you and treat you right, you ain't gonna be no good for nobody else. You ain't gonna be no good for nothing else. Your energy level is gonna be down. Your stress. Somebody told me the other day, they thought they were in good health. They not overweight. They don't smoke. They're social drinkers. All that, and they're in a situation that's a little draining. And guess what? They have high blood pressure now. Yeah, they got high blood pressure. They didn't even see that coming. They were like, okay, where did that come from? Ain't nothing changed drastically in my life to be getting no high blood pressure other than this bullcrap that I deal with sometimes. So you have to learn how to turn that fire down and to make adjustments and make choices when it comes to your life. Make choices when it comes to situations that you're in. By no means am I telling anybody to run from a true blue good relationship or situation you're in. I love it when couples thrive and flourish and stay together for heck of decades. I mean, that, man, you don't even see that no more. But I love that, the way our grandparents did it, the way our parents did. I mean, nowadays, shit, you can't even make it 20 months, let alone 20 years with someone. And if you are there 20 years, you want to kill each other half time. Or you in separate rooms or separate beds and living in the same house, coexisting, walking by each other, not talking, all that bull crap. It's like you go out and have better conversation with other people than you do with the person you live with. I don't want to live like that. I don't want that. I'd rather just chill until God sprinkles me with the right situation, because life is just way too short to be stressing yourself. I don't want to be taking no high blood pressure pills. I don't want to be on stroke level. I don't want to be doing nothing to put these poisons of stressors and physical weights on myself that I can help. See, it's some things in life that we don't have just no control over. We don't have control over situations that happen beyond our control. We get sick, or our family member gets sick, or a business goes out of business, and you don't have a job for a minute. I mean, certain things is just not your control. But you do what you got to do to get yourself back right, back focused, and get back on your bike, and you pedal. You get to where you got to go, regardless of what turbulence or storm that comes your way, right? But those things you can't really help. But when it's situations that you can help the stressors, you can make choices, you can dig deeper and make better comfortable beds for yourself, per se, I call them, so that you can rest easy. When you can do that, when you do that, you looking out for you. You looking out for you. And that's what this short video is all about today. It's about making the choices in life that's going to be for your own betterment, for your own fulfillment, for your own growth, for your own focus, for your own sanity, for your own self. And sometimes, when you've done all you can, it takes you stepping out of a situation that you may not want to, but you got to, and rebuilding and starting over after you get yourself together. Because sometimes we got to ask ourselves, see, sometimes we got to stop pointing the finger and blaming the other person for certain things that's going down, and you got to start blaming yourself. Because people will treat you only in the way that you allow them to treat you. People will do what they do to you only if you allow them to do it. You see what I'm saying? People will shortchange you of respect, love, and longevity if you allow that to happen. So if a person is seeing that you are allowing this and you still are in the rut, in the gut, why should they stop? It's like the old saying, if you get the whole cow for free, why pay for the milk? Or why pay for the milk if the cow? Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know that one, the cow and the milk. Why pay for the whole? You're getting it for free. So when you in a situation where somebody is seeing that you're allowing certain things to happen because you've made those choices to allow it, you got to stop being mad at them. Why are you mad at them? Look in the mirror. Be mad at yourself. Be mad at you. Because everything starts with you. And sometimes it gets to a point, maybe at first you can point the finger a little bit where, they, maybe if they, but then you got to say, we, and then it's like me. Okay. Ain't nothing changing. It's still the same old situation. Maybe it's me. Maybe I got to look at myself. Well, maybe I got to stop pointing the finger at them because they only doing what I'm allowing them to let be done. So I hope that's something for y'all to think about today. I got to go and get back on up in here. And I'm sorry I was short. I was late, but I had to reach out. I had to, bring something to the table for my grown folk viewing audience. And man, and you guys, you bring it to me too. We feed each other. This is food bouncing off each other. And I got this camera to stay up on here. Look at here. It done stayed up here. It ain't fell. What about that, y'all? It ain't fell. I told y'all I wasn't going to eat no more french fries, but I ate 2 more. This girl, I'm still hungry because I didn't eat the salad, but I'm halfway through my day, so it's all good. But anyway, this is your hostess, Donna Smith, with the mostest here on Afternoon Talk, Afternoon Thoughts. I'm going to get back with you guys tomorrow. I want you to have a great day. Be safe. Remember to love you. Remember to make better choices. Remember to be the captain rowing your ship, making your boat go. You are the captain. You make the choices. You're going to go left, straight, right, jump off, jump in, jump up, whatever it is that makes you feel better. Make better choices. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.